We spent 5 days exploring Santorini, and I'm going to show you everything you need to know, from the iconic blue domes to hidden sunset spots, the real cost of everything, and the mistake we made so you don't have to. And did you know that some people believe this island is actually the lost city of Atlantis? Or that locals used to believe vampires roamed these cliffs? I'll explain why in a bit. Plus, I'll reveal why October might be the worst and the best time to visit. Let's go! We decided to rent a car for our first time in Santorini because we wanted the freedom to explore the entire island at our own pace. While there are public buses, we didn't want to spend our limited 5 days waiting around. Here's an important point. You might need an international driver license to rent a car or scooter in Santorini. It's super easy to get. You can apply online, no test required. Just make sure you have it before you arrive. However, for most countries like USA, Canada, UK, Australia, and all European citizens, your regular driver license is fine. But if you're from China, Japan, Indonesia, Vietnam, India, Singapore, South Korea, or several other countries, you do need an international driving permit. Car rental costs between €14 to €40 per day, depending on the season. So is renting a car a must? No, but if you're here for the first time, we highly recommend it. Parking tip. There are free spots, but they fill up fast. By 8 a.m., they are gone. We had to park at a paid lot, €19 per day. First stop, Imerovigli, the most famous village in Santorini. We overslept trying to catch the sunrise, so by the time we got here, we definitely weren't the first ones. When you look at these perfect buildings, you'd never guess that in 1956, a massive earthquake flattened most of this village. That's actually how Santorini became popular. They rebuilt everything especially for tourism, turning old cave homes into luxury suites you see today. Viet is world famous for its sunsets. People actually clap when the sun goes down. It's like a theater performance. This is the line to take picture with the iconic blue dome. Ever wonder why there are so many churches here? There are reportedly over 600 churches on this tiny island. The legend is that sailors' family would promise to build a church if their loved ones returned safely from the sea. And that famous blue? It wasn't just for style. Blue paint was cheap and easy to make, and during Ottoman rule, it was a secret way to display the Greek flag's colors. But here's a secret. If you walk just 2 minutes past this crowded spot, you'll find even better views. It's 9 a.m. now, and people are really starting to show up. Pro tip, arrive by 7 to 8 a.m. and you'll get the whole place to yourself. It's time for breakfast. While we're eating, take a look at these tiny cherry tomatoes. They are world famous because they are grown dry. Because it almost never rains here, these plants have adapted to train the morning mist that clings to the volcanic soil. This makes them super small but incredibly sweet and intense. They are so famous that there's actually a tomato industrial museum on the island. You haven't tasted a real tomato until you've had a Santorini one. Oh, and they didn't have power today. Happens occasionally on the islands. Bring both cash and credit card. Power outages happened, and when they do, it's cash only. Here's something critical we just learned. Most seasonal restaurants close after October. However, this is changing. More places are staying open year-round now, especially in Viet, the capital of Santorini. Bottom line, plan your visit before October 31st if you want everything open. Shopping tip, the same hat Tia is wearing right now was €40 at one store, but €15 2 streets away. So always find the best deals, and they actually let you negotiate. Ooh, now we're getting that soft serve lemon flavor. Even in October, temperature hit 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, now we're heading back to Imerovigli to catch the sunset. We're staying in a traditional cave hotel and it is every bit as magical as it looks on Instagram. Interestingly, these luxury caves used to be for the poor. The wealthy sea captains lived in the big mansions on top, while the workers dug into the cliffs because it was cheaper and volcanic rocks kept the temperature perfect, cool in summer and warm in winter. Insider tip, Imerovigli sit at the highest point of the island, so you get the best 360-degree sunsets without the Ia crowds. Our cave room with a private hot tub and the Kodara view with the private balcony was $400 per night. If you don't care about a private hot tub or a cliffside view, you can easily find clean, beautiful hotels in the villages, Cotorados, Miseria, or near the beaches in Parisa or Camari for around $100 per night. Pro tip, always book hotels that offers luggage assistance. These stairs are no joke and you don't want to be hauling a suitcase up 200 volcanic steps in the sun. Today we're hiking from Imerovigli to Viet. As we walk this rugged path, here is a spooky fact. Santorini used to be known as the island of vampires. Locals believe in vragalikas, creatures that didn't drink blood but ate flesh. The legend says vampires couldn't cross seawater, so people from other islands would ship suspended vampires' bodies here to be buried, thinking they'd be stuck on the island forever. So sleep tight! Anyways, the full Viet to Ia hike is 10 km long, 3 to 4 hours hike, but we're doing a shorter hike today. Okay, so it's time for dinner and I booked this 2 weeks in advance. Minimum spend was €50 per person, but for this view, oh, totally worth it. Looking out at this view, you can see why people think this is Atlantis. The legend says Atlantis was a powerful, circular city that was destroyed by a massive disaster in a single day. If you look at the map of Santorini, it's literally a ring of islands that was blown apart by a volcano. Plus, when the archaeologists dug up the nearby town of Akrotiri, they found a super advanced city with multi-story buildings and even indoor plumbing, all buried under volcanic ash. It's almost a perfect match for a story Plato told 1,000 years ago. So who knows? We might be eating dinner right on top of those lost legends. So today we're doing a sunset cruise, €200 per person with lunch included. However, we are pretty hungry right now, so we're getting a cheap meal, gyros. For €5, you get loaded with fries inside. Okay, time for the mermaid legend I promised. Greek sailors believe in a mermaid called the Gorgona, who is actually the sister of Alexander the Great. Legend says she stops ships and asks, "Is King Alexander alive?" You have to answer, "He lives and reigns." If you say that, she calms the sea. If you say no, she turns into a monster and sinks the ship. So remember that when you see her. We are swimming right on top of the beast. The eruption that happened here in the 1600 BC was one of the biggest in human history. It was so loud it could be heard 3,000 miles away and caused a tsunami that wiped out civilizations as far away as Crete. Alright, here's everything you actually need to know before visiting Santorini in 2026. The best time is mid-April through June or September through early October. You get warm weather, fewer crowds, and everything is open. Peak summer, July, August gets crazy crowded and temperatures hit 29 to 35 degrees Celsius. Hotels and restaurants require 4 to 8 months advance booking. October is beautiful but unpredictable. You might get sunny days or cloudy, windy weather. Many places close after October 31st. Winter, November to March, is quiet and cheap, but many tourist services close. Viet stays open, but beach areas shut down. Best advice? Visit in shoulder season, May through June or September to October. Rent a car if it's your first time. Stay in Imerovigli or Viet or Stephanie. Explore beyond Ia and book everything in advance. Santorini was a trip of a lifetime, and looking back at this footage makes me want to hop right back on the plane. If you're planning your own trip, I hope this guide helps you navigate the crowd and find the magic. I'd love to hear from you guys. Are you planning a trip to Crete soon? Or is it still on your bucket list? Drop a comment below with any question you have, whether it's about the car rental, the cave hotels, or the best Skittles. I'm always hanging out in the comments, and I'll make sure to answer every single one of you. See you in Japan!